Well, now we'll get to meet the new members of our academic community. It's my pleasure to introduce the college deans, who in turn will introduce their new faculty members. Faculty should stand when their names are called and remain standing until all names have been called. Degrees and credentials for each individual are printed in your program. I ask the audience to hold its applause until all the names are read. I'd like to introduce Dean Jeffrey Weinberg from Maxwell Beckton College, who will introduce the new faculty from Beckton College. Jeff.
Thank you, Provost Kiernan. Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to introduce two new faculty to Beckton College. Dana Kasparine, who joins our Department of Psychology and Counseling, and please hold your applause. And Stacy Lentz, who joins our Department of Visual and Performing Arts in the Theater Division. Welcome to both of you.
Dean Ken Vehrkens will introduce the new faculty from the Anthony J. Petrocelli College of Continuing Studies. Ken?
Thank you, Joe. It is a pleasure and honor to introduce to you two new members of the Anthony J. Petrocelli College of Continuing Studies, Marina Collada, who is Marina is a member of our Porta El Futuro and Latino Promise programs. And our second new faculty member is Julio Marenco. And Julio also joins us with our Porta El Futuro and Latino Promise programs. Thank you.
Thank you, Ken. Dean William Moore from the Silberman College of Business will introduce the new faculty from Silberman.
Thanks, Provost Kiernan. It's my pleasure to introduce members of Silberman College, new to us this year. Deidre Collier in our Department of Accounting, Taxation, and Law. Verchek Erdemer, Department of Marketing. Peggy Hughes, Department of Accounting, Taxation, and Law. And Rogerio Victor, Department of Management. Not with us today, but joining us at our Vancouver campus is Martin Martins.
And Dean Patti Mills from University College, please.
Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce the new faculty members for the University College. Catherine Addo, joining our School of Education. Patricia Reinecke, School of Nursing and Allied Health. Patricia Ukewi, also of the School of Nursing and Allied Health. And Jamie Zabulski, School of Psychology. And welcome to you all.
Just for a moment, can all of our new faculty just rise one more time, please? Welcome to our university. Michael?
I ask New Jersey State Senator Loretta Weinberg, New Jersey State Assemblyman Gordon Johnson, and New Jersey State Assemblywoman Valerie Huttle to come forward. Thomas P. Tip O'Neill, a former Speaker of the United States House of Representatives, once said that all politics is local. We in the 37th districts, which includes Teaneck and Hackensack, are blessed with 3 extraordinary representatives who have never lost sight of the power of politics on the local level. They every day live Abraham Lincoln's charge, a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Senator Weinberg, Assemblyman Johnson, and Assemblywoman Huttle are more than our elected officials. They are our neighbors. They are our friends. They understand the problems we face as a university. They understand the issues that confront higher education in New Jersey, and they have been steadfast in their commitment to ensure that higher education remains a vital part of New Jersey's future. All 3 of our representatives from the 37th District are leaders in Trenton to ensure that students with special needs receive the support they deserve. We applaud their efforts and thank them for it. All 3 of our representatives from the 37th District are in the vanguard for sustainable development in New Jersey. We applaud their efforts and thank them for it. All 3 of our representatives from the 37th District are committed to transparent government that serves people. In this day, when the news is all too often headlined by just the opposite, we applaud their efforts and have been significantly and thankful for them. On behalf of all of us at Fairleigh Dickinson University, I am proud to bestow upon each of our representatives from the 37th District our Presidential Medal for their statewide contributions to higher education.
You were smart enough to take your hat off.
If you wish to make brief comments.
Thank you very much, President Adams, deans, members of the faculty, students, Board of Trustees. First of all, we are very, very honored to receive this wonderful award for the work that we should be doing. So we are very well aware of that. And I know that you, in your keynote speech, kind of challenged the university about the next 10 years. And I'd just like to tell you 2 very short things of how Fairleigh Dickinson has affected this Teaneck resident. So I am a neighbor. And actually, when we moved here some years ago, before we decided to buy a house in Teaneck, we drove around the community, and it was seeing, I didn't realize you had so many dilapidated buildings at the time, by the way, but it was seeing the facade of Fairleigh Dickinson along River Road in Teaneck that convinced us that this was the right town to move to, because there was a university here and everything that that represented. So you were partially the reason that we chose Teaneck as our home. And second of all, I took all my coursework in public administration at Fairleigh Dickinson University, so you can credit either some of the good parts of my career or some of the less good parts with what I learned at Fairleigh Dickinson University. So with that, I just want to say thank you and to assure you that in spite of the tough economic times, we understand that the future of our state starts in preschool, moves up to the university level, and you are very, very responsible for the kind of state we're going to have in the future. So thank you.
Good afternoon, and I'd like to thank the university for this recognition. As the senator stated before, there's nothing more important than access to education, access to quality education, because that is the future. And in remarks from the president when he